If there's one thing Keyshia Cole is gonna do, it's remind us that love is illogical and peace is optional. One minute she's singing about heartbreak, and the next minute the internet is getting a front row seat to her self-inflicted tomfoolery. We're talking about her relationship with Ibrahim Muhammad Dodo, of course.
Who the hell is that? Did you say Dodo? What in the boo-boo the fool is going on here?
Auntie, show a little respect. That's his government name, but you probably know him better as the rapper Hunxho.
Nope. Still confused. I can't keep up with y'all young folk business. This is a Hunxho. Why is spelled like that? Somebody always trying to be fancy and do too much. He'd be better off with Ibrahim Dodo, whatever his name is. Muhammad Dodo. I don't know, mix that one up. Ibrahim Dodo and Stop the Show or something like that.
Well, anyway, this relationship has spun the block so many times it needs a GPS. This is a story about age gaps, publicity stunt allegations, public crash outs, and soft launches that turn into hard lessons. But before we dive deep into the cradle that Keyshia is robbing, don't forget to scoop up something to munch on at rrgsnacks.com, our online concession stand that has an assortment of applewood smoked bacon jerky, freeze-dried goodies, and butter toffee peanuts. Back in April 2024, we told y'all Keyshia might have a new man, and she wasted absolutely no time confirming it herself. Keyshia hopped on Elon's X platform and tagged Atlanta rapper Hunxho in a tweet that said, "Mine." No soft launch, no long caption, no explanations. Just the word mine, like she was claiming her Louis luggage at baggage claim.
Girl. Not the Louis luggage.
From that moment on, Keyshia stood 10 toes down behind her man and made it clear she was not here for any negativity. But of course, the commentary came fast. People immediately started clutching their pearls over the age gap, with Keyshia being 42 and Hunxho being 24. Others went even further, saying she had poor taste in men and that her unresolved trauma was causing her to make a terrible decision. With a full 18 years between Keyshia and Hunxho, folks were convinced she had completely lost the plot. To them, it was giving midlife crisis. Suddenly, everyone on the internet became a relationship expert, a therapist, and a concerned auntie all at once. People were certain this was a terrible decision, a cautionary tale in the making, and another chapter in what they believed was Keyshia's long history of loving men who came with stress, side stories, and warning labels. It wasn't the first time she dated a younger man. Nico Hale, the father of her youngest son, is 14 years younger than her. Psychologically, the dynamics between older women and younger men are much deeper than they appear. Older women tend to have a stronger sense of self, clearer boundaries, and less patience for emotional games. After years of navigating disappointment, instability, or uneven power dynamics, a younger partner can feel refreshing because the energy is different. There is often less baggage, less ego tied to control, and more openness to emotional expression.
Don't forget stamina, okay? That's important too. Yeah, stamina. They ain't got gout in their pinky toe. They don't have to take the little blue pill, etc., etc.
Okay, Auntie. For some women, younger men also represent a chance to rewrite old relationship patterns. Instead of playing caretaker or emotional punching bag, the dynamic can feel lighter and less rigid. At the same time, critics often interpret these relationships as avoidance, denial of aging, or unresolved trauma, especially when the woman has a public history of turbulent love.
Tell the experts to mind their business, okay? Because older women are also at their sexual peak, if you picking up what I'm putting down. You understand what I'm saying? The kids is out the house, You know, they either widowed or divorced, okay? They got a clean house. They know how to make biscuits without a recipe. They don't mind feeding you, you know what I'm saying? Afterward... And, you know, the men have the stamina to match the sexual peak of the older women. It works. I ain't mad at Keyshia. That's what I'm saying. I ain't mad at her.
In Keyshia's case, the pattern suggests comfort rather than chaos. Dating younger men may feel familiar because it places her in a position where she feels desired, in control, and emotionally safer than she has felt with men closer to her age. Whether that dynamic is sustainable is a different question, but psychologically, it is rarely as random or reckless as outsiders like to believe. By May 2024, the internet mess took a turn into conspiracy territory. During a podcast episode, Lil Scrappy threw gasoline on the conversation when he suggested that Keyshia and Hunxho's relationship was a PR stunt cooked up by Hunxho's record label.
So that's
cross marketing.
So that's Keyshia Cole.
Yes, and Hunxho.
Right?
So Keyshia Cole probably did pay Hunxho.
The actual person don't do it, the label do it.
The label do it.
Cause they done did that with me back in the day.
Now I know Lil Scrappy ain't talking about nobody's relationship being a PR stunt. If you don't get somewhere and sit down, go see about your mama, Lil Scrappy. Go do that.
Well, Auntie, Scrappy's comments sounded believable. The music industry has a long history of turning relationships into rollouts, and once that seed was planted, it was hard to ignore. From that point on, every post, appearance, and public interaction between Keyshia and Hunxho was viewed through a new lens. By August 2024, the situation somehow got even messier.
Why am I not surprised?
What began as a musical collaboration quickly turned into a full-blown love triangle involving Memphis artists Gloss Up, Hunxho, and Keyshia. According to the internet street, spiraled into a serious argument with her own boyfriend. He allegedly believed that Gloss Up and Hunxho were still linking behind the scenes.
She gonna miss out on money.
I'm saying, why she recording me when I'm finna leave her house though?
You give me the phone.
No, we finna go live. Nah, she want to pop out, go pop out like this. I'm finna dip. Man, that hoe will record me while I'm dip. Who the hell for you do that for you try to go up on me? You can't go up on no nigga.
It's a lame bro. Don't got no car, no house. He putting his in his sister car. Lame man. Ain't no nigga hit me. No, not to hit me. He didn't do shit to me, but get the out. That's all he did. I'm safe. I'm very much safe. In the same way I just moved back in my house, I'm finna be the same way I just moved out because disrespected me and my kids and our privacy. Like, it's no coming back from that. I don't give a I don't deal with no calling me on my name. Like, all that extra, that lie, y'all. I hate people that be on social media people. Like, I hate the fact that every day I gotta worry about a nigga in my fucking ear talk about you talk to this person, you talk to that person, and the whole time I literally wasn't talking to that person, but since you want to bring them up, I don't have to do anything but call them, cause that's my dog for life. Cause you saying.
Gloss Up later exposed text messages between her and Hunxho. Following the drama, Hunxho confirmed his relationship with Keyshia. They drove off into the sunset and lived happily ever after. Just kidding.
Bestie, why the hell you so damn messy?
At the start of October 2024, Keyshia shared footage of herself getting all dolled up, and fans noticed the name Ibrahim tattooed right there on her today.
Who the hell is Ibrahim? Oh, that's Dodo. That Doodoo. That's Hunxho. Hunxho, ain't it? Oh, look at her trying to be slick. We know his government name now, girl. We know who that is.
When the Shade Room reposted the video, you already know the commenters tore Keyshia's tail up. Someone said she had the mind of a teenager. Another social media user wrote, "She just really want to be loved, but from all the wrong people." Psychologically, this tracks. Tattoos in relationships often act as emotional anchors. They symbolize permanence, commitment, and the fusion of identity, especially for people who love deeply and attach intensely.
And it's the sign of the beginning of the end. Okay, I always tell y'all, don't stop tattooing people's names on y'all bodies. Stop it.
Keyshia celebrated her 43rd birthday that same month, and Hunxho went all out by buying her an expensive luxury vehicle and a ton of ice.
Oh, he got money. He got money like that. Maybe I need to get me a young rapper too. Oh, YN rapper.
1 month later, their relationship was over.
Grand opening, grand closing.
That same month, Keyshia had what fans quickly labeled a crash-out moment while performing her hit song, I Remember. The emotions were heavy, the delivery was raw, and the internet immediately connected the dots. Many fans believed the breakdown on stage was directly tied to the end of her relationship with Hunxho, especially given how closely the timing lined up. By December 2024, they were back together.
Fix it, Black Jesus.
By May 2025, they were over once again.
Well, damn.
You already know the breakup didn't last long. Hunxho was spotted in the crowd during her July 2025 concert. That reconciliation didn't last long either. Shortly thereafter, she shared a video of her getting her Ibrahim tattoo covered up.
Lord, I'm getting dizzy.
1 month later, they were back on again and shared the news with an Instagram video.
Bestie, you ain't tired of all the back and forth, because I know I am. I'm as tired of this. Keep it to yourself. We don't even care no more.
That brings us to September 2025. During an appearance on the Poor Minds podcast, Hunxho shared that he was expecting his third child.
How many kids you got?
I got two.
Right, yeah.
I got 2 and 1 on the way.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
You like being a daddy?
Yeah.
No, that's real, Hunxho.
Naturally, fans wondered if Keyshia was the baby's mammy. Now, to be fair, Keyshia herself is also a mother of 2 children by 2 men, so blended family math was not the real issue here. Hunxho didn't confirm, but he brought Keyshia out on stage during his November 2025 show, and there was no baby bump in sight. His third child was born in January 2026, and he shared the news on Instagram. And guess what, besties? Keyshia is not the mammy.
Lord. If she don't let that man go.
Online sources report that a woman named Kaya, who's also the mother of his second child, was pregnant around the same time Hunxho said he had a new baby on the way. And then after Hunxho shared news of the birth, Kaya also confirmed she had just given birth by sharing a photo of tiny baby feet.
So what you're trying to say is he's still in love with Kaya. and Keyshia is the side piece. Keyshia is the one who's keeping him entertained while Kaya decides if she want him back. Meanwhile, she done gave birth to his second child. Is that what's going on?
Now, by doing the math, Auntie, we can assume that since the baby was born in January 2026, the daddy shot the club up sometime around April 2025. Keyshia and Hunxho were quiet in April 2025. But we do know that in May 2025, Keyshia appeared on The Breakfast Club and told the host that she was single.
Okay, see, what I told you. He spun the block with the one he really want. Yep.
So it all adds up. You're right. Hunxho most likely cheated, or they were in the midst of one of their many breakups when he spun the block with baby mama number 2 and conceived baby number 3. Sounds about right to me. We took a look at Keyshia's Instagram with our nosy selves, and she's sitting up there posting about eating her feelings and being sad, which only adds another layer to the emotional roller coaster she's already on. At this point, we truly hope Keyshia closes this chapter for good, deletes the drafts, blocks the number, and moves on to bigger bags, better peace, and a man who isn't still wet behind the ears.
Bestie, I can't even lie. You messy, girl, but you funny as hell. You really are. Them old knuckles ain't gonna do right either, though, so you may as well get you another youngin', one who can keep up. You just don't need that one. Okay, you need one that's available. Yeah, go on back, rob another cradle, girl. Be quiet. I hear all the old men in the comments. Well, she needs somebody her own age. Why? Y'all don't want women y'all own age. But when y'all do it, it's nasty. Argue with your mammy. I said what I said.